Hey guys, welcome back to ED Figure Unboxing. If you're finding me for the first time, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the future content. In this video, we're going to take a look at the S.H.Figuarts Frieza from Dragon Ball Super. And I'm pretty sure most of you guys are familiar with this. Here's the left of the box, here's the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. And that's not wasting any more time and bust this thing open and see what we got. And here we have the figures still in the inner packaging, and he does come with a fair amount of accessories, even a Tamashii stage. Pretty generous in my opinion. And let's check out the figure itself. Alright, so here we have the figure itself, and as expected from S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball line, the figure does feel very solid. I don't have the older one to compare anymore, but this one looks pretty good. There's some sloppy paint jobs here and there, but nothing really bothers me. And let's just take a closer look at the figure. We do have some shading here and there, and there's like some paint bleeding, but it's not too bad. And he is a little bit back heavy, which kind of annoys me, but yeah, I digress. And yeah, I think we can jump straight into the articulation. I don't think there's anything you guys haven't seen already. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. He can look up about this much, look down about this much, and you can turn his head no problem. And his shoulder is on a really nice ball joint. You can raise his arm up about this much. You do have bicep swivel, you can curl about this much, and you do get the ball wrist. And for the ab crunch, he can bend forward about this much, which is quite a lot. Bend backwards about this much. This thing is on a moving piece. I believe it's a ball joint. And you do have some pretty good side-to-side movement. And for the leg, we have the older pull-down method. You can kick up about this high, bend about this much, thigh swivels. Pretty good ball joint over here with a hinge. Yeah, very, very nice. And the tail is just on a hinge, like that. Same with the old one. And yeah, I believe that's it for the articulation. And let's check out the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start with the default head. And I think they nailed it. And next up, we get an angry face, which looks really good as well. And lastly, we get a shouting face. You can also see some veins popping out, pretty cool. And for the interchangeable hands, first off, we get a pair of relaxed open hands, and they're fairly nicely painted and sculpted. You can see all the fingernails painted. And next up, we get a pair of key blasting hands. And then we get one right hand for one of his signature pose. And lastly, we have one right pointing finger hand for the beams. We also get the cross arm, which works really well on the figure. Very easy to assemble. And then we get the alternative tail to choke people. And the movement is the same, it's just a hinge and you can move it over here. Pretty cool. And lastly, we get the halo and the energy effect parts. They're all very well made. And I believe that's it for the accessories, and let's check out some action poses. Anyways, that was just some quick posing, and I hope you guys enjoyed them. And I actually forgot to talk about the interchangeable foot. I apologize for that, but I did try them out. And yeah, let's jump straight into the size comparison. And for the size comparison, let us start with the S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball figures, and of course they look amazing together. And next up, we have some S.H.Figuarts Naruto figures, some American IP S.H.Figuarts and Street Fighters figures, and then we have some Mexico 112 Collective. And lastly, we have some Figma figures, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, I think this one is a no-brainer. If you're already collecting Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts, this one is pretty much a must-have, especially if you miss out on the first release. But anyways, I think that's it from me. Do let me know in the comments on what you think, and this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!